We need to have a little bit more of a serious discussion today. Admittedly, Gacha tribalism has been at an all-time high, and it's getting pretty frustrating. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. And I feel like this is something that needs to be said because it's been on my mind a lot lately. And all communities are the culprit, right? Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail. I mean, you could throw any of these gacha companies in there, and these fandoms, and realistically, they're all an issue. So I kind of wanted to get to the root of the problem, and I think what would be the best solution. So let me get my glasses on, and let's just go over this real quick. No. Wait. So today, I want to break down application for employment. So to me, this is going to be the best solution to stop all the infighting and the gacha tribalism, as to which, kind of company is better. And so I want to break this down bar for bar. So name, last, you're going to put your last name first and then your first name in this section right here. Now, keep in mind, they are not referencing your Genshin Impact live stream name, so if you might be Dainsliff Dick Sniffer 52, that's not what they're going to want to see. They want your government name. Keep that in mind, because if you don't put your government, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Mailing address, this is another thing. I've seen a lot of applicants. I reviewed quite a few the other day, and I noticed a lot of them are putting the address of Tevat, specifically D-Luke's room. We need to calm down with that. Again, these gacha games are not real life. When you are applying for a job, in order so that way you can go outside, touch grass, and not be a parasocial freak, you need to put your IRL. I want to make sure IRL means in real life. Now, I know you might like, let's say, Kaching or any of these, characters, but those are not real. Raiden, Dia, all these beautiful mommies, especially Dia, they're not real. Are you legally entitled to work for the US? Now, this is a trick question, because a lot of the people who play gacha games are considered mentally ill. So legally entitled to work in the US, if you fall under the category of playing Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, HSR, ZZZ, I don't know. This one's going to be a little bit hard. You might want to talk to your medical professional before you actually fill this one in. Education and training. I think this is the biggest part here. This is where you can use your gacha experience for your actual benefit. Let me explain. So business, school, military, most recent, etc. You would fill this out as White Knight for Genshin Impact. Right? And the reason why this is really big, slash Hoyo, this is a really big one due to the fact that it shows your brand loyalty, right? Now we're gonna have to look up Genshin Impact release date. Okay, so the release date seems to be September 20th, 2020. So for the you're gonna put 09/28/20, and then the 2, we know that you're not stopping, and most likely if you're gonna get a job, you're just gonna spend money to C6 your skirk. Without your Scaffier, so she's not going to do any damage regardless. So in the 2, we're going to put the word present. Present means still occurring as time goes on. Hopefully we can whine you off of Twitter a little bit, but honestly, probably not happening. And credits earned. Now here's the craziest part about the credits earned. The credits earned are almost nearly infinite, and you can show how obedient you are because you're still sticking up for the game that gave you a bad artifact, loadout. So if you're still sticking up and saying that artifact loadouts aren't needed and it's not a big deal, well, I'm going to be honest with you. Your quarterly or semester hour credit earned should be to infinity and beyond, as Buzz Lightyear said. So that one you have to fill out per basis. I say if you play Wuthering Waves, your credits would be about 5. ZZ's going down to 2 credits. HSR goes to 12. If you're playing Genshin, infinity and beyond, you know what I'm saying? Graduate. Now, again, this is another one where realistically, you probably haven't stepped outside since COVID, so you could finagle this one a little bit. You could lie and whatnot. Major of subject. And so this is where you put gacha tribalism. And I feel as if when you put this here and you show them that you're a white knight for any of these games, it'll show brand loyalty. The fact of the matter is, here's the key to getting employment as a gacha player. You might be lacking skills, knowledge, resources, or anything fundamentally that a real person does, but since you have that brand loyalty, that gacha tribalism, you might be the one. You might be the one they look out for. So that one is definitely going to be great there. Occupational license, certificate, or registration. Now, Yo, listen, boys. Listen. 2 subs on Twitch, you get a glider. I don't give a fuck, boys. Stop being a bunch of little fucking bitches. Gacha tribalism. It is what it is. It will never fucking end. I don't care. All right? We're here to have some fun. Twitch.tv E_thin, kick E_thin. We're going to have a fun time. We're going to enjoy all these games, and we're going to shit on them when it's bad, including Wuthering Waves, which I've been shitting on since day fucking 1. Okay? That being said, go outside, touch some grass, get a job,